To issues of theft and prosecution. A staff of popular fast food restaurant Oluremi Olayinka has been sentenced to 266 years imprisonment by an Ogun State High Court for stealing 8 million naira from her employers. Her company petitioned the EFCC after she made away with 8 million naira handed over to her by her employer. Olayinka was in May 2013 dragged before the court for the offense. Justice A.A. Akinyemi, while delivering his judgment on the case on Wednesday, 22nd of April, found her guilty of all 34 counts charges brought against her. She was sentenced to 7 years on each of 30 counts and 14 years on the remaining 4 charges. Wow. The sentences are therefore to run concurrently, and comments from blog site, for example, says from MS_DX says, Jay, 266 years. This is just wickedness. Oh. And His Royal Majesty Paul Oj says, which one be 244 years? I think he meant 266 years. I bet they want her dead. If she returns the money, it should be a suspended sentence. Others that loot and steal billions, how many years do they give them? Rubbish. Anonymous says, what rubbish is this? How can she get 266 years just for stealing 8 million when the major armed robbers are busy contesting and winning elections? She shouldn't have to spend more than 10 years, and they should give her credit for the time spent since 2013. And Anonymous also says, Haba, if stealing, where did the 30 counts come from? Wonder how many years they would have given her if she killed 8 people. So we've seen a lot of comments now. Now, in view of this, I have our legal and court correspondent, Bolabo Fashadeo. She's going to give us, her thoughts on the issue. Thank you so much, Bolabo, for joining us.
You.
All right, now, 266 years.
That's quite amazing.
I mean, come on, for murder charges and other more grievous offenses, they don't get up to that.
Of course. If you look at the law in which she's been charged, let's say it's an Ogun State law itself. It's not an overriding law like what we have in the Constitution. It's actually a state law. Section 390, subsection 6 of the Ogun State law. That's what she's using and being sentenced. But not to talk of that. Beyond that, if you look at most governors, we have some governors that has lost their immunities and they've become former governors, and they're standing trial for several billions of naira. And we've never seen such kind of sentence.
They're either just fined or even allowed to go free.
Exactly. And even sometimes they go into plea bargain. They actually get back some part of the monies and they are let to go. So it's quite amazing when you have just an ordinary citizen.
So what exactly is so special about Olayinka? Why do you think, someone said, why do you think the judge was so bitter towards her for giving her that, amount of sentence, really?
I did a little bit of background about her. I think initially she confessed to EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, that she was actually guilty. She collected 8 million naira. But eventually getting to court, I'm sure by the time her lawyers have to drill her, say it this way, do it this way, then she pleaded not guilty. That could have caused the annoyance of the judge, saying that how could you at an initial stage confess that you did this, then now get into court you're saying something else. That could provoke the judge to actually make a decision. And sometimes it has to do with discretion of the court. If the court says that I have this perception of the way things are, could decide. But ordinarily, I feel that it's a major landmark judgment that we have never seen. And coming from an ordinary citizen, very disturbing.
Well, she has the right to appeal to a higher court, to the Supreme Court.
Of course. And since it's even a state law, which means that the Constitution is overriding. Overriding a state law. It means that she has all the full rights to go to Court of Appeal. I'm
sure her lawyer will be thinking in that direction. Thank you so much, Bolabo.
Definitely.
Now, moving on. Wednesday, the 22nd of April, marked 5 years of the painful demise of late Nigerian rapper Oladapo Olayinto Olanipekun, popularly known as Dagrin. Dagrin was an indigenous rapper known for rapping in his mother tongue, in other words, Yoruba. Many say he was about making it to the limelight in the Nigerian music industry before he was suddenly and untimely taken away by death. He died 8 days after he had a ghastly car accident in front of the Alakara police station, Mushin, when coming from the show performance on the 22nd of April 2010. Dagrin's legendary and unique talent still remains, as his songs cannot be forgotten in the history of Nigerian rap and entertainment industry. It's 5 years since Dagrin passed, tragically taken away, I might add. We remember him now and always. Rest in peace. You should say this.
I give you what you wanna. Put it by the minute quarter on. You know the deal. Every time a song will build. Me sort of nick by thousand. I'm talking about millions on. I'm a millionaire. That Grammy shake a millionaire. This Yoruba rap. I'm the pioneer.
So many people's gonna miss you, bro. Really authentic, bro. It's your boy, Olamide. Let's go get it.
The streets we call you the apple of our eye. It feels so sad not to see us alright. Truly for we eyes, that is not nice. You are the reason for the tears in our eyes. Olanubi, Olanubi, Olanubi.
And haven't seen that. In view of this, Nigerian artists organized a remembrance night for him on Wednesday, tagging it the Industrial Night. And where a lot of artists came on board, to perform his song and to perform their own songs, in remembrance of him, and of course to idolize him. His father and a lot of, family members were there as well, and a host of Nigerian artists as well.
It was a night of celebration as music lovers came out to pay tribute to Dagrin. Industry Nights, in conjunction with Elder Records, organized a special edition of the weekly affair to remind Nigerians of the late rapper who passed away 5 years ago at the age of 23.
The first 2 years was, people were like, Dagrin died, they were trying to celebrate him here and there. But the third, fourth, things were coming down, and this is the 50th, and I just told my manager, like, I need to do something.
Honoring Dagrin is something that everybody would want to actually, take, take an advantage of, because Dagrin is a phenomenon. He has done so many for the music industry in Nigeria, and doing this for him, knowing T-Black to be his cousin, that's number one, and Dagrin has always been his mentor, so to say. So, and T-Black is my artist, and he's doing this for his blood, so I have to support him.
Family and friends of the late rapper were present, overwhelmed with emotion by the love the music industry has shown them since he passed away.
Motivator used to motivate me back then, so I miss him. I miss that part of him. I miss him so much, but I'm glad. I give thanks to God that, after 5 years, people are here to celebrate him.
Man, we're not here to mourn. We're here to celebrate Dagrin, man.
That's right.
Everybody knows Dagrin is the greatest rapper we ever had, and tonight we just here to celebrate Dagrin.
Oladakpo Olaitan Olanikbekun, popularly known as Dagrin, died on the 22nd of April 2010 following a car crash. The award-winning rapper is often credited as one of the pioneers of modern indigenous rap music in Nigeria.
Now, going online, breaking news at Pork Nose News says the only Yoruba rap legend is Dagrin. He lives on #Barack Ogreen's 5 years remembrance. And Voice of Nigeria says 5 years later, he's trending again on this street. Rest in peace. #Barack Ogreen Dagrin. Ademola Alabi says the sad news of your death left a big wound in our heart. Continue to rest in peace. #Barack Ogreen. And Ngwori Master says whenever I hear his song, I remember April 22nd, 2010. #Barack Ogreen. Wish you were still alive. Yeah, really sad that he had to go. But, he still lives on, as many has suggested, and we'll keep remembering him as time goes on, of his legendary and talented form of artistry. Rest in peace, Dagrin. And this takes us to the end of the What's Trending. Don't forget to let us know what you're talking about using the hashtag TVC Nigeria. And of course, Twitter handle to always follow. Don't forget, it's at TVC Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. I'm Moses Omoghena, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye for now.